Hey Vicki, thanks for sending me an updated video on you. Because you mentioned that you're having left shoulder problem due to various dislocations and broken collarbones, and you don't want to stress your shoulder any more than you have to, I want to kind of focus that from a technique standpoint watching this video. So first thing I'm looking at is breathing, body balance, rotation, and I'm also stopping the video in various phases of the stroke. Phase 1, recovery. Phase 2, hand entry. Phase 3, underwater catch and push that make up the pull. So I can see because you're a right side frequent dominant breather, you are not really paying much attention to that left arm, which I think is very important because that's the one that's bothering you. Every time you breathe to the right side frequently, it's like you're lying on that left shoulder and kind of throwing it forward, where your elbow and hand enter roughly at the same time. Your balance, your rotation's off because you breathe so frequently. You tend to are always being rotated on that left hip and focused on looking right. So you don't really have much rotation on the right hip. That's pretty common for people who breathe as frequently as you do. Balance looks good. Kick, moving your legs up and down. You don't have a split kick. That looks good. So let's go right into the recovery part of the stroke. What I'd like to see, number one, not have you breathe so frequently when you're working on the drills. I would start you off with a thumb slide drill, sliding your thumb up the side of your body to work on that high elbow recovery and trying to get on your right hip more. When you're trying to slide your left thumb up the side of your body, I want you to be on your right hip. Also fingertip drag, leading with your elbow instead of throwing your hand forward and leading with your hand. When you lead with your elbow, it helps you keep your fingertips below your wrist, below your elbow, out of the water and underwater. So once you get a little bit better feel for the recovery, I would go into hand entry. I think the key drill for you would be my head out of the water drill. So you can work on a little bit after your hand enters the water, you go deeper on an angled entry and not start your catch so soon. It looks like right now, right after you enter, you're doing what's called the catch phase of the stroke. The catch precedes the pull, and when you catch flat and shallow, you pull flatter and shallow. So I like to get athletes to enter deeper at an angle, use their hip rotation to help extend their arm deeper out in front of them. The way you maximize hip rotation is through your underwater pull. And right now your underwater pull is not as strong as it will be. So just a few little reminders on that. You want to rotate. You want to enter and rotate. You want to rotate by using your pull. And that rotation is going to help extend your arm deeper out in front of you instead of reaching with your shoulder. Especially with that left arm recovery, when you reach with your shoulder, it's going to put a lot of stress on that shoulder. And so we want you to extend using your hip rotation and going a little bit deeper so you can get a deeper catch and pull, and you can eventually pull more water with every arm stroke and be a little bit more efficient, and it's going to be a little bit easier. The next thing I'm looking at is stroke count compared to your time. The first 25, you took 20 strokes in about 22 seconds. The second 25, you took 21 strokes in about 23 seconds. So depending on if it's a meter or yard pool, I like to always recommend 16 to 20 strokes in a yard pool, 25 yards, and about 18 to 24 strokes in a 25-meter pool. And so right now, you do use your kick, not a lot, but I would like to work on getting you stronger so you're pulling yourself more across the water, and the kick is only there to help you balance. So once you get a feel of a little bit better high elbow recovery, leading with your elbow, and then entering deeper so you can get a deeper catch and push, you're going to maximize that push and pull. You should start taking 1 or 2 less strokes per 25, and you should be about 1 or 2 seconds faster per 25 because you're going to develop a strength. So just to summarize this, it starts with fingertip and thumb slide, and then that'll help set you up for a deeper angled entry, head out of the water drill for sure, and then being mindful of not breathing quite so frequently, so you can look at that black line and you can watch your arms pulling underneath your body all the way past your hip, with that deeper catch followed by a deeper push. So if you have any more questions, I would love for you to call and leave me a voicemail from my website. On the right-hand side, you can click voicemail, or you can go to my Facebook page, T2 Coaching, and on the left side of my page, you can click on voicemail, because swimming is such a common issue that triathletes who learn how to swim as adults have, and if you leave us a voicemail, I will personally answer the voicemail as well as put it on the Endurance Hour podcast to help other athletes who may or may not have questions. Sometimes a beginner athlete doesn't even know what questions they have, so I highly encourage you to ask me more questions. All right, make it a great day.
If you would like to get a free swim form analysis like this one, click on the link below to sign up.